What's a PR win you think every game studio should aim for?
What did I say before?
Yeah, maybe like 1, 2, 3.
We can say 1, 2, 3.
3, 2, 1.
What's a PR win every... You sure? Oh, sorry, one second. We will insert the picture like 5 hours later. Hello guys, today we're visiting the Raptor PR office and I have a couple of questions for Rana and Clara and I really want to find them. So let's go and try to do it. Oh well, here it is.
Hi.
A successful conference for you is?
A successful conference for me today is something where the tracks are not promotional. Actually, you want to go and listen to some real thought leaders with counterpoints to educate you. If I pay £1,000 to a conference, I don't want to see a fucking sales pitch. I want to learn something new. I want to, on the conference organizers not to give in to the rules of the sponsors, for them to have actual real thought leadership and discussion and debate on stage, rather than pandering to the voices of who's paying the most on stage.
The biggest challenge facing mobile game developers today is?
There's a lack of thought leadership in the industry. There's a lot of talk and product. Actual thought leadership, few and far between. Is an opportunity from a comms perspective for more even small indie developers to large publishers to actually have their own thoughts, more credible thoughts, to connect better with their audiences. At the end of the day, you can get numbed by constant product, we're the best. That's not thought leadership. There's a lack of thought leadership, so that's an opportunity from a commerce perspective.
What is your favorite game?
On mobile or?
Let's do PC and mobile. One PC and one mobile game.
PC, I'm going to have to go back to 1982, the ZX Spectrum, and there's probably a game called Magic Miner. Because it's a childhood game, like it. I think of a proto-1980s Donkey Kong. Mobile is going to be 1010 by Gram Games because it's just so bloody addictive. And console, that's really hard. If I had to pick one, it would have to be Super Mario Kart on the SNES.
Okay.
Timeless.
Thanks, Rana, for an amazing chat. And let's go and find Clara. Here she is. Clara, I have a couple of questions for you.
Okay. Hi, my name's Clara Vasquez. I'm an account executive at Raptor PR.
How is women's representation changing mobile games industry today?
So I would say that it's the same with the wider industry, but the more women that have been coming into the industry and been represented in the industry, the more decisions are being influenced by that. So, you understand the target audiences more and the difference between, gamers. And I think obviously we have things in common, but it just means that everyone gets to feel represented a bit more, which is an important thing for the industry at large.
And do you know any groups or efforts that supports women in games right now?
I would say that the one that comes to mind immediately is Women in Games.
Yeah.
And when I first heard about them, when I first started in this role and started working in the games industry, it was really important for me because I was able to connect with so many women who work in the industry and hear about their experiences and what they felt could be changed for the better, and also just their advice, which was really amazing. Yeah.
Yes, and visit some side events or maybe local meetups and just have a coffee and talk. And yeah, that's amazing.
It's amazing. I love it.
What is the biggest PR challenge gaming companies face today?
From a B2B tech perspective in the games industry, again, there's a huge opportunity for brands to connect more meaningfully with their audiences. Again, it's like we're living in an age where because of AI, anyone can communicate.
Yeah.
But there's a deluge of content and people are numbing out of it. So it's kind of leaning back into academics. Brands need to learn how to connect better. I think maybe less is more. Okay, brand awareness is important, but what's going to be defined? All these companies are looking for few things long term to be more trusted, more reputable, and that's being smart in what you say, when you say it, and where you say it.
And what's a PR win you think every game studio should aim for?
Live in a world of narratives. There's so many games out there. And even from a B2C perspective, there's a story, but it's the same from the B2B perspective. So it's like, if you're a developer wanting to reach investors or attract more talent, this is about your story, it's about your reputation. So from a comms perspective, you work on your reputation, your authenticity and credibility. And these are long-term vectors. It's like when you think of somebody you trust and respect, they don't need to be the loudest. They don't need to be everywhere. Just built up that reputation as being either, you know, a trusted, reliable, innovative, pioneering product. If you think about the people you respect, most of the industry, they don't need to shout the loudest. They built up that reputation of being true to their word, of bringing some smart insights and data, but challenging us, the market norms.
So what is the biggest PR challenge nowadays that gaming companies have?
Well, one thing I learned in this job is that there are so many different kinds of companies in gaming, and you obviously have the big names, but then you have the whole rest of the industry. So the first thing that came to mind when you first brought this up was clear and unique messaging. So you really want to know what it is that about your company that is different from the others and what's important about it and what it has to say. So it depends on the product, but that's probably the biggest that comes to mind for me.
How has social media changed PR strategies in a gaming industry?
I think it's for this industry and so many others, social media has become an important way that you can directly communicate with your audience, and you can do it in a creative way. You can create content that's maybe more authentic because it just comes directly from you. It doesn't go through any other channels. So it's been an opportunity for people to get more connected with their audience, whoever that may be. You know, if it's gamers, for example.
What's a PR win you think every game studio should aim for?
I think in PR, it's very important to be credible, to get credibility, which is what PR can do for you. So I would say that. And working with Raptor PR. Shout out Raptor PR.
What are the top 3 trends in the gaming industry you expect to see in 2026?
Personally, I think we're going to see more creativity afforded by new technologies. I believe AI will bring some of this job market challenges, but at the same time, it's going to enable a new generation of game makers to be able to bring new gameplay experiences to the table, allow people to be more efficient and more creative in different ways. So, yeah, there's a lot of negativity surrounding AI. I think it's going to be a great facilitator of new ideas and content.
Thank you so much for amazing time.
Thanks
and
for having me.
Please enjoy some views.